Hello and welcome to the Javice Network with me, your host Javice, and today we're playing Game of Thrones. Oh, is that Tyrion? Oh, that's great. I like Tyrion. Tyrion's cool.
You can do this.
I know I can. Bit odd. Just, we're apologizing. Can we move a bit faster? Is that not an option?
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Oh dear.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet... For centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Oh my gosh. They were
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
Oh.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Yep. Yeah, that's true, we did.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
That's, did you know about this?
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king.
Wonderful.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes. let's
Yes, Your
just say
Grace.
that at the
I would do
moment.
anything.
Yes. Wonderful.
I see.
Oh.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Yes, that is very true.
It raises an
Why the
interesting
hate?
question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall?
Yes.
Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Wow.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held
Yeah.
accountable?
No one likes you. I won't judge her.
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Yeah. I agree with
Loyalty can be such a
Tyrion.
hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
Oh.
Evading the question won't help her cause. Who do you choose?
Okay. Oh gosh.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Yeah.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Yeah. That might not be the best option, but I want to
She
stay.
is a threat to the crown, isn't she?
I want to stay
The
true to
most
Marjorie.
dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl.
You
But not very
racists.
encouraging either.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Yeah.
Of course, Your
Was
Grace.
I right? Was that look a bad look or a good look?
I'll walk you out.
He's such
This
a
may
gentle-
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under
yeah.
the best of circumstances.
I'll
These are
trust him.
trying times, my
Trust
lord.
him a little bit.
My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining,
Yeah.
but it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Yes. I'll
As
say
you
that.
should. And of course she has your best interests at heart.
Yes.
My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
Of course.
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
Yes.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
I think so. I think so.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord
I think
Tyrion.
that's a thing
Please.
we might need to do.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Yes. Yes, she is.
I'll consider it.
Wonderful.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we
The
meet
mere
again.
thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Yeah. Oh wow. So a lot just happened. Man.
Mira,
Oh,
I
it's
was worried.
Circle again.
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
I think it went pretty well.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Yeah, that's true. But she's a spy.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Yeah.
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Yeah.
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah! What? It's true.
Sarah. Okay.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Yes.
I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
Sure.
And
I'll-
quite
I'll,
passionate,
I'll bite.
from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although,
Sure.
marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Horrible for some. Absolutely.
Would you
horrible.
marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
God no.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well. which is more than you can say
I
for his
don't want
mother.
us
I
as a
don't want to be
neutral thing.
queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Lovely.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth
What an
and
odd-
Tyrion Lannister.
Are they literally
What
shipping
a perfect
people?
match. Sir Bronn and...
Gosh, they
What
should
are you
be writing
doing?
fan fictions.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, my
apologise.
lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Yeah.
Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mirror.
Dear.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yeah. I think so.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my
There
mind.
has?
Something important.
Oh, yes. Yes, we want to talk. We want yeah.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no
Can we?
secrets between us.
Well, she's a spy.
It's
What if-
about my family.
I trust her.
I think I prefer to speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Sorry, Sarah. It's pretty personal, though.
Go
Okay.
on. Ask.
Can you stop? Oh no, I meant to say
Please,
Bolton's.
Ramsay Snow is on his way to
Oh, dear.
Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay. Roose Bolton's bastard.
Oh,
I
well.
fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request. Especially now.
She has behalf of your family.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I'll be in your debt.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Yeah, that's true.
Don't
That's very
let
true.
the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Oh dear. Well, glad I sided with Marjorie before now. What is that? No horse, not... Garrett? Seriously? I mean, didn't really try that hard.
7 hells.
7 hells. What's going on? Oh, what? Is this a ball of light?
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh,
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
gosh. Run.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say,
So we just
a
watch
naked
it?
man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
It's
Listen.
Garrett. Oh, Garrett, this isn't good. Run.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind.
Okay.
We've wasted enough time
They would,
already.
if I run, they would have caught me for sure. They have horses. Awesome. Okay, cool. Still alive. I'm gonna help this guy. Is he dead? So there's a lot of blood on the ground. Please, walk slower, will you? Ooh. Let's go. Keep going. Come on. Oh.
Bloody hell!
Bloody hell indeed. Sheesh. Game of Thrones, am I right? Politics, violence...
Lord Ethan! As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Yes, Maester. Of course.
But
Well, I am like... what,
300
4
generations
seconds?
of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
The good.
He was fair and wise,
Yeah, I
and
want to be like
courageous in
him.
battle.
I want to be like that. Like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel.
Oh,
Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
uh-huh. So it's going to be between, Sir Roland and...
Keep walking, you
Samuel
craven
or,
son of a whore. Move!
the uncle. I'm guessing that's what the choice is going to be.
We need his judgment.
Oh, good. More death, more suffering.
I've done nothing wrong!
Who is
I was
this?
only trying to survive!
Yes,
Lord
who
Ethan.
is he?
Missed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Deserter. We have to behead
This
him.
house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Yeah. Bro.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes,
Dude.
my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. It speaks
Stop
true.
talking.
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay?
He's dead.
Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Go.
Oh.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling.
No,
We'll
he's
never
going...
survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
Yeah.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Mercy or,
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Oh, man.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Mercy, take 3... oh. That's hard. That is hard. So he's stolen, I think, but we need to... I think we have to do it.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He is still a Forester.
He still serves House Forrester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Yeah. I think that was the right thing to do. Let's talk to Talia, whatever her name was.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
Was I right?
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one
Why don't you
lord
choose the
above all.
uncle?
And so there must be one advisor above the rest.
I like him, but...
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between
yeah.
them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
I want to choose the uncle.
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Sure.
Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Alright. Let's talk to everyone. Oh, they both want it. I like the uncle. I don't know, I like that he's like, he thinks about things more rather than the other guy just wants to attack. I think the uncle would be a better candidate. Let's talk to Duncan.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Yep. Ask him about
As
sentinels.
Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can
what are we asking
sometimes help you
difficult
make
questions?
a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage.
I understand.
I'll keep things neutral.
You're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Okay. No, I'll talk. Let's talk to what's his face. Royland. Is that his name? No, it's not. Let's talk to Sir Royland.
Sword up! Swing left! Sorry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
I need a sentinel.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need.
No, that's true.
And might I remind
That's
you, it was
actually-
Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you.
Yeah.
And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
I haven't
Seeing
made
you
up my
make
mind.
good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
Very good.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Yes.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Let's talk to some other people. Who else is in the small council? The Maester as well. Maybe the Maester, maybe a neutral party to take the, let's talk to, I don't even know who this is, let's talk to them.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Oh, he's an uncle.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do. Showing mercy to a man who admits his
Everyone
guilt.
saw that.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
Yeah.
I hope to be off tomorrow.
Where are you going?
First light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
I think...
She has asked me to return
Yeah.
with you, to help the house.
He said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Okay.
But you know that just as well.
I know what to say.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
Yeah.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Yep.
He'd be a fine choice.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Yes, but,
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Marjorie could help us with that, couldn't she? Okay, let's talk through, I keep forgetting your name. I think it's Talia. Pretty sure.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Yes.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of
So
family
good.
above all else.
I know,
Hopefully
right?
Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I
didn't do
can't
anything
afford
to him.
any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know! And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Who should be
Tell me.
Sentinel? Yeah.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Yeah, I agree. But then we are at war.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
So we're being attacked, right? So I can see where people are coming from, saying, you know, we want to give, you know, we want someone with military, advantages to be able to, I guess... Why would we look at... Oh, that's really... Look at food.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way.
That's good.
Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No. There must be something else we can do.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the
like him.
huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Yeah. So we are at war, but I don't trust him. I sort of feel like he'll make mistakes. Like he'll sort of like just go for like the full you know, just attack mode. And I don't know if that's smart because we are pretty small and we're like starving, so it may not be the best option. I think let's call the small council meeting.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out!
Should we just go up to the tower first? Let's just see what's up here. Anyone else? Where's our little brother as well? Oh, we can see people. Can we like wave to someone? Yeah. We are a small house. Alright, let's call the small council meeting. Let's talk to our Maester Ortengren?
Maester? Yes,
Ortengren.
Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your
I
sentinel?
believe so. Yes. What is your perspective?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
Sell it?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Yeah.
You're all worthless and weak.
Yeah.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes,
Sir.
Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Wonderful. Alright. Who is in the small council? That's interesting. Maester. The other guys, I guess. Who's the Master of